Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of BTV. I'm Faith.
And I'm Eris.
We just had President's Day, the day where we celebrate our first president, George Washington. He was born on February 22nd, 1732. We've been celebrating this holiday ever since the Uniform Federal Holidays Act of 1971, which made it an official holiday. But that's not the only good news we got from last week. The spring sports season just started.
Springtime came early for the students of Buena High School. 7 different spring sports tryouts began Monday, February 10th, to decide who would be joining the teams.
I can speak for myself. For softball this year, we hold tryouts because in an official game, only 9 players are playing, maybe 10 if you use runners and stuff. So oftentimes, if you have too many, then the practice drags on too long because you want to give equal opportunity.
The athletes went through several vigorous challenges and drills to decide who had the best potential for the team. However, some sports didn't hold tryouts. Track and field sometimes has over 100 student athletes, but no one ever gets cut or removed from the team via tryouts.
Track and field typically isn't a cut sport. I'm assuming it's because it's an individual sport. I think it's great that it's not a cut sport only because it gives everybody the chance to better themselves and see improvements in themselves.
Spring sports will begin their first day with their new teams on February 13th. Show them your support by going to their home games, and you can find their schedules on Buena.
Wow, I can't wait to see what these guys bring to the table.
Let's also give our support to them so we could have another amazing season with the Buena Colts sport team.
But that's not the only thing going on at Buena.
For the first time at Buena, a math class is going to be taught by a computer. There will be a teacher, but the teacher is going to be virtual. And this can have a major significance on the future of teaching. This started on February 10th in room 2311. You know what I find interesting? When a teacher comes up with a cool way to teach students like a cup contest.
Many teachers at Buena have different ways of trying to get their classes to behave. Mr. Nitschke, the economy teacher in the 1300 hallway, has found a fun way to discipline and reward his classes for good behavior. Each one of his classes has designed a jar with a theme, and teachers and staff members come in to vote for their favorites.
The idea comes from one of the economics fields by Brown, and they try to use different things to keep it involved. You can't do money in a class, so you use other concepts, and so that you have to determine what you do. And this is just the way to do that. And so it's like, we're not party, they're during the party.
If you do have Mr. Nitschke, be sure to behave to get all 15 balls for a pizza party. Good luck to all the jars.
Wow, that's really interesting to see how a teacher taught his students good manners with a contest.
But you know what's more interesting? The glow dance is coming up, where you could dress up fancy, take photos with your friends, hang out and dance, and have a ton of fun. The dance will be held at Buena High School in the cafeteria on February 21st from 7 to 11 p.m. Tickets would be on sale from $10 with Top 30 and $15 without Top 30. Even better news, the criminal justice team won 3rd place at regionals on January 31st.
Criminal Justice went to regionals and won 3rd place. We talked to them on how they felt about the competition.
I feel like the competition itself was really fun. A lot of the competitors were really good and talented at what they were doing, and they were really well prepared.
The competition was really fun. It was a great learning experience. We got to see other schools too, and we saw areas that we could improve in, and we talked to other students from the other schools too.
I thought it was really fun and it was challenging, and I learned a lot of things that I can improve on.
They also told us how they got prepared for the competition.
We would practice scenarios where other members of our club would set up a fake crime scene, and my team and I would try and solve the crime scene together. And then they would give constructive criticism and tips on how we could do better the next time, and we learned how to fingerprint and all sorts of other important parts of solving a crime scene.
They also said what their goals and hopes for the next competition.
Our next competition is in April, state championships in Phoenix, and our plans are to go out and try to win it all.
So cheer on for our criminal justice team for the state competition.
It looks like they had an amazing time It looks like they had an amazing time, and you can really see all the hard work they put in to go to state.
So let's give them our support and see them win first place at state.
Honorable mention, Sarah Vista 48-hour film competition is coming up, where you and your team can make a short film in 2 days. The event starts at 3:30 p.m. on March 6th and ends at 4 p.m. on March 8th. If you want more information, go to room 1300 and talk to Mr. Ingold.
Well, that's all for today on BTV. I'm Eris.
And I'm Faith. See you next week.